Hello, and welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. Today's episode is concerning the Black prophetic heritage. The history of the biblical prophetic tradition reveals that ever so often God moves outside of the religious classes to gain an authentic voice, crying from the wilderness of human experience, saying, "Make straight the way of the Lord." Instead of listening to the voice of God, many of us are more concerned about the prophetic pedigree of the person, their denomination, their theological institution, or the nature of the academic degree or lack thereof that they may hold. Africa has produced a litany of prophetic leadership that has challenged Western Christian domination throughout the transatlantic slave trade period and the European colonial era. Personalities such as John Chilembwe, Aline Sito Diatta, William Wade Harris, Simon Kibangu, Soy Kimwau, and Donna Beatrice Kimpa Vita. All of these reflected African theological thought. They were therefore instrumental in the enculturation, contextualization, and indigenization of the Christian message and Christian practice on the continent of Africa. The major issue that arises with prophets is the challenge they bring to the status quo, be that religious, political, or economic. In 1973, God raised up a prophetic voice from the field of the arts in Ansi Kiamuangana, the daughter of the multi-talented musician Verkis Kiamuangana. This Congolese singer and songwriter released her first song, Nako Mitunaka, to wide acclaim on the African continent. Her father, who was the producer of the album, was excommunicated from the Roman Catholic Church because the song critiqued the Eurocentric stereotypes upheld by the Roman Catholic Church in the Great Lakes region at the time. Her lyrics were cutting and her music emotionally charged. Both caught the imagination of the public. Even President Mobutu Sese Seko tried to get the song banned from the radio airwaves at that time. Miss Kiamuangana sang, and these are some of the words, I ask myself, all angels are depicted as white. If it is a demon, it is depicted as a black person. Where did the injustice come from? So she asked in her song. She presented what we call today a black prophetic critique that was fundamental in challenging the colonial hierarchy of the day that was clothed in theological and religious symbolism. Let me say, white theological and religious symbolism. How are we marginalizing today's prophets? That is the question. Ashe.